Welcome back to Big History. I'm Rachel Hansen, and today we're going to talk about this driving question. Oh God. How has our energy use triangle over time? Y'all, this is like the third triangle we've had. You know what it is, right? The triangle. It's the delta. The delta stands for change. So how has our energy use changed over time? Well, let's take an inventory of our energy use. What energy have you used in the last 24 hours? So let me just go back to yesterday. Oh my gosh, there's a wasp on the window. Killer hornets. Where were we? Right, energy. Let's see. So yesterday, I definitely ate some breakfast, and that gave me energy that I needed. Had some eggs. I always have eggs. I love eggs. And I fried my eggs on the stove, which used electricity. So there's some electric power going in there. And then I charged my phone, I charged my computer, some more electricity. It's been really cold in the Midwest this week. All of a sudden it got like cold and rainy. We went from like summer to cold. And so my heat kicked back on. That's electric energy. I rode my bike. It's back there. You can see it. That was me. That was human-powered energy. So what kind of energy are you using? And I want you to think, for all this energy that you're using, where does it come from? And 500 years ago, would people have been using that same energy source? Did it exist? I drove my car this morning. I know cars didn't exist like 500 years ago, and so I don't think they were probably powering too much with gasoline and petroleum. How about 100 years ago? So our energy sources have changed over time. And that's why today, our word of the day is fossil fuel. Fossil fuels are those that are non-renewable and they're organic. They are made of compounded organic material that's found in the Earth's crust. And they've been compressed by rocks, and all this pressure and this heat that's built up has turned them into things like gas, natural gas, petroleum, or oil. And what's the other one? Oh, coal. Coal, natural gas, and petroleum are three big fossil fuels. And our world tends to run on fossil fuels. Coal powers a lot of factories. Petroleum is obviously really essential for owning cars and vehicles, fueling airplanes, and natural gas, which you might use to heat your home. Today, for your lesson, you're going to head over to Khan Academy and read an article called Acceleration. And in it, Cynthia Stokes Brown, the author, is going to reflect on all of these inventions that have accelerated, essentially since the beginning of the universe, from the Big Bang all the way to the modern era. And I want you to think about, as she's writing, as she's, explaining this to you, what kind of energy sources would have been fueling those inventions? How has our energy use changed over time? Okay, get on over there. I'll be here when you get back. Welcome back. Did you learn a lot about energy? Gosh, we use a lot of energy. Now today, for your historian's journal, I want you to think about an interesting question. It's a prediction. Are you ready? What do you think the dominant form of energy, the dominant source of energy, will be in the future? 100 years from now, do you think we'll still be dependent on fossil fuels? Or will there be a new energy source on the scene? Will we have moved to something more renewable and cleaner? There are all kinds of interesting innovations going on right now around energy. So make your prediction. Write about it. All right, y'all. It's been a great day learning with you. Now, go keep track of your energy for the day. See what you're using. And maybe get outside and get some of that solar energy. All right, be good. Take care. And I'll see you tomorrow for Hump Day. Alphonse the Camel will be here.